So, according to this report from right here from Tom Pelissero, Broncos safety Kareem Jackson's 4 game suspension has been reduced to 2 games on appeal. Appeals officer Derek Brooks, the former Hall of Fame linebacker for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, jointly appointed by the NFL and the NFL Players Association, made the decision today after the appeal hearing, which is definitely good news for KJack and a little bit of an overreaction by the NFL league office, in my opinion, to suspend him for 4 games. That was mostly based on his history, if anything else. He had already been fined over $90,000 this year for these kind of actions. So now he's going to be only suspended for 2 games. Had a feeling that Brooksy would probably come through. He's a former defensive player that actually knows what it's like to tackle in the open field like that. And he does understand that the NFL was trying to send a message in this situation because clearly the fines had not been working for Kareem Jackson. They needed to send a much stronger message to him. But at the end of the day, this also does help the Denver Broncos. We're going to only be without our starting safety for 2 games as opposed to 4. So after the Buffalo game, Kareem Jackson should be eligible to return. I'm glad that we were able to at least have a little bit of a come to Jesus moment here and at least have a more sensible solution for all parties involved. Now, I understand the frustration both from former and current players alike about this because they really feel like players, especially defensive players, are really being hamstrung as far as what they can and can't do on the field. But at the end of the day, the NFL is trying to get some of those kind of shots to the head and neck area out of the game. They needed to send a message to Kareem Jackson because clearly the fines weren't working. I'm glad that we were at least able to find some sort of common ground here, and it wasn't a 4 game suspension, which I felt like would have been absolutely egregious in that situation. Hats off to Derek Brooks for coming up with, in my opinion, a fair judgment and ruling. Alright guys, be sure to leave a like on this video as well as subscribe and ring the bell so these videos appear in your notification feed. I would really appreciate it, guys. Those are 2 free and easy ways to show your support. Helps tell YouTube's algorithm to push us out and helps us get seen by more and more members of Broncos country just like you and me. And until next time, guys, I am your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.